Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really, they did not look especially strong in that game.
Yeah, and if there wasn't a scoreboard around, you would have thought it was a lot closer than it ended up being.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in the small forward.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
And here is Parker. After Trevor Ariza just hit the three. Feeds to Leonard. Montejunas with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. And Beverly kicks to Howard. That's a two from Parker. Rebounded by Howard.
I guess even he has it's one of those once in a while.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Duncan, a screen.
Where you going, what?
Aldridge dishes to Green. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Leonard, no luck.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
That's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Harden. The shot will not go. Nice D from Duncan. Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber.
Parker passes to Green. This one for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Beverly.
Let's do. Oh, come on, baby.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. The Spurs second.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they play.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Harden kicks to Montejunas. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Yunus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Duncan outside.
Come here, Duncan.
Rim-rattling, two-handed jam.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
And Ariza with the stop.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here, and he shattered the backboard.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they led it or kept some of those big names.
And the shot is good. Spurs trail by 5. And Mills kicks to Diallo. To the wing on the left. Ginobili outside. Dishes it to Diallo. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been
Looking
a
at all this 2K shit.
technical, dominant performance out here. They are in the zone.
Shit.
And good on the basket. Book it.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Ariza kicks to Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Here's Yunus. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter is
Been
about
Noche
ready to get underway.
Latina for 3 weeks, man, right?
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On the floor for San Antonio.
Oh!
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings.
Get shit out of here.
Horace Diallo is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in at the 5.
Just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Markers checked in for Patty Mills. Here's Howard. No good.
Come on,
Some
man.
solid
Stop being
defense from
tinted.
Aldridge.
The
That
defense
paint.
ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Uh-oh.
Beverly against Parker. Baseline J on the way. Yunus gets to Ariza. Over to the wing. Beverly dishes to Howard. Harden inside the three-point line. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And it's 7 points for James Harden.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Aldridge. And he dunks it down.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
There's the pass to Moniunas. Houston gets it back.
Oh!
Slammed in by Howard.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to one or two plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Outside.
Oh, give me that.
And stolen by Ariza. Here's Moniunas.
That's the one we want.
Drills it to the side.
Hey!
And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
You know, what an advantage he brings.
What's up, beast?
Decide to talk it over. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trailed by 7. Parker outside.
Where you going?
By Aldridge.
Man, where's you going?
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on
What's wrong
Moniunas.
with it?
Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable.
From deep.
Get it now.
The shot is off. Great D that time from Green.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
What are you doing? Come on, man.
Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
And you look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing streaks. I mean, most teams losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent year in and year out.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at
Give me
the
that.
coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
It's Harden with the drive.
Roll him. Oh, come on, man.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. First in steals, 3rd in fast break points. They're right there, I mean, among the top 5 teams in second chance points. Doing a really good job of offensive rebounding and then being able to score the ball when they get that second chance.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
Picked by West. Ginobili the pass to Mills. No good off the front iron.
Rarely go on. They have no bad matchups. One of only 3 teams in the NBA last year to defeat every other NBA team. Winning for this group is just second nature. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Daniels is checked in for James Harden. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you
Give me
very
that, man.
much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Mills with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. And Ginobili. Here we go. And Mills kicks to Duncan.
Duncan.
4. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Here's McDaniels. The rebound by the Spurs. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of throwing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Terry kicks to Jones. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were
Spurs right here,
just
man.
gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Got it up. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first. Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
McDaniels is out there with Terry. Then it's Jones. Then there's Brewer. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Spurs lead by 1.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Man.
The Spurs shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Leonard dishes.
Give me that, man. What? That's bullshit.
Good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
These motherfuckers out
now
here,
it's a
man.
3-point Spurs lead.
Out here.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half. Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Parker passes to Aldridge. Fades away.
Man, that boy ain't got no fadeaway like a king.
Yeah, but
He ain't like a king, the dream. You feel?
And the shot no good, a bit short.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Wow.
And Leonard gets it to go.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
It's Harden with
Come
the
here.
drive. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Green kicks to Duncan. Aldridge is screen.
Give me that shit, man.
Duncan with the bucket.
Ooh, what are you those
Duncan's
hating?
got the lead up to 3 now
Watch out on
for
him,
San
boy.
Antonio. And Beverly kicks to Moniunas. Knocks it loose.
Appreciate it. Good pass.
Leaves the dishes to Howard.
Come on, man. Get stuck, baby.
Now a timeout called by Houston. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Moniunas. And San Antonio also making a switch. West is checked in.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable?
Oh, yeah?
That's a layup for
You
him.
want to get crossed? That's what you tell
Moving
me.
it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Shot clock at 6.
Okay, there you go.
Top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Double team on Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Rockets 4th.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Harden, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy
No.
access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Beverly, the pass to Harden.
Oh, come
Analyzed
on.
by Houston.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Hello.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. San Antonio also making some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. Kyle Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. Green kicks to Diaz. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Hello.
The first one falls. The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's
Got to miss
checked
one,
in.
man.
And Diaz drops them both.
Okay.
Rockets trailed by 4.
Miss one.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Brewer.
Come on, man. Give it to JT, man.
Here's Jones.
Get in there.
Fires from the line.
Ah, what?
The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting
Hello.
from them. Diaw can't hit. Here's McDaniels. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that.
Space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Now here's Terry on the court for San Antonio. The ageless ones, Diaw and Duncan, are down low. Mills and Manu at the guards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Here's Terry.
How you went under, bro?
Duncan with the block. Mills with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Aldridge comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Leonard in for Anderson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
San Antonio leading by 3. Leonard attacking Duncan. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce club. How about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen. And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Mills can't hit.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith dishes to Harden. Can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Green.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Harden kicks to Beverly.
Come on,
Off target
Beverly.
from three-point range.
What?
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Cut the bucket.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
It's Harden with the drive. Passes it to Smith. Howard kicks to Beverly. The feet to Harden. To the paint. Here's Smith. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I like what they're doing inside here in the second half. I mean, they're still trailing, but they're showing a lot of grit down low in the paint.
Spurs leading by 5. The dish to Aldridge. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Harden. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
Tony Parker's checked in for Patty Mills. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Parker against Beverly. Outside, Green. A three from Leonard. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trip by 3. Pass to Beverly. Back to Smith. Ariza outside. To tie it up. The Rockets with another miss. Goes up. And finished off by Leonard.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Baby.
Houston's getting off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's slammed in
Get out
by
there,
Howard.
Howard.
Nice job of clearing some space out under the boards and then setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback,
Man, can I give him a
Clark,
steal?
but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though. with
Can
those
I give him a
chance
steal?
opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Is it me or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one if it's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not
Oh,
something you get to
come
see very
on.
often.
Boy, these hoes.
So it's the Spurs now.
Get shit out of here.
Green, the pass to Leonard. And foul called as he misses.
That was a
from the
dumb
line to
foul,
shoot
huh?
two.
You already missed a wide open motherfucking 3. Everybody waiting for you to hit the motherfucker.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. All free throws, good from Beverly.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Ariza kicks to Smith.
Oh, my man, these dudes.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. And here is Parker. Here's Leonard. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan. And
2 open 3s. Two open motherfucking 3s. That shit. 3 for 11. Wow.